This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we got chance to complete exercise 1 and exercise 2. Now today we'll go for exercise 3 onwards. We'll go and try to learn about it. So it is about the relationship report. So we are trying to say as you would like to know more about the relationship between total units and total sales by category, by segment. You choose to analyze this using scatter graph. We are going to use it. Okay, we are trying to go for scatter graph from the visualizations window, and we'll take the total sales, total units, and YTD sales. These are the three metrics what we are taking, and we are analyzing this one by category, by segment fields. We are trying to take it. We are also dragging year-wise. Also, we are trying to take it. Year also we taken in year into the respective fields like details. In the details place, we are taking the category, and in the legend place, we taken the segment. And in the x-axis, total sales, y-axis, total units, size, YTD sales, play axis equal to here. This is how we are going to take the respectively. Now we are trying to save it. Finally, we'll see beautiful graph. And if you closely observe this graph here, compared to the other tools, this kind of play button and moving this kind of things, it's something fancy items which are introduced by Power BI. Let us try to do this activity. For this, I am opening our Power BI, then open our previously worked one. So let me go to the file menu, then open lab 3 starting PBX file. It is the this info. So we completed exercise 1 and exercise 2 last class. So we'll take the separate page. We are trying to take it, and we go to the visualizations and verify where we have the scatter graph. The dots, whatever we are seeing, this is scatter graph. In generally, people will be using scatter graph for bivariable analysis. It means two variables are available. If you want to analyze effectively, we are going to use scatter graph. For example, you have the car, and we have the car weight, and we have the car mileage. What is the relation between those two variables? If the car weight is increasing, what will happen to the mileage? Decreases, right? To know that relation, we'll use generally scatter graph. But today we are using to know the relationship among many variables apart from only two variables. Okay, now I am trying to take here scatter and observe the properties. First, go for the fields here. Let me select it. Go for the details. That is nothing but fields what you need to select. Add data field here in the details. Then legend, x-axis, y-axis, then size, then play axis, and tooltips. These many things are available. You can go and you can take it. As for the nodes, we have here details. We have to take the category column. So from the products, drag and drop the category column into the details. So this category, we are trying to drag and drop into the details. So we got one small bubble which saying as category is equal to youth. And if you move this one somewhat bigger, I think we have other things also, it's not visible to us. Now, second, legend is equal to segment. So we are trying to take a segment into the legend. So these many things are available, all seasons, then conveniency, something like that. Then we have your x-axis, you have to take the total sales. So we have total sales inside the sales table. We're expanding that one, then we are trying to take care this total sales onto the x-axis. Now, y-axis, we need here total units. So let's take the total units into the y-axis. We try to take it. Okay. Next, size is equal to, that means the sales is more, I want big bubble. Sales is less, I want small bubble, something like that. For that purpose, we can use here size. The size we are trying to change based on the year till date sales, YTD sales. So YTD sales already calculation available. That YTD sales calculation we are trying to take here. You notice here we got yellow, this big bubble, we got it. The reason behind is YTD sales we observe 59,98774. If you see the small bubble, it will be surely it will be smaller, 1896 only available. Something like that. Based on the size of the bubble, I come to understand the sales is YTD sales is more. Based on the YTD sales, we got here big bubble or small bubble, we got it. Next, we have here play axis. This is the one thing what I am saying fancy, which is mostly in other tools it is not available. Here it is there, play axis is equal to, you can select it. We are trying to select here play axis is equal to year column. So there is a year and we're trying to drag and drop onto the play axis. So we got here play axis equal something like that. If you click on this one and if you sit idle, automatically it is moving. You can notice this cursor is moving 2004 and how it is moving it. Immediately you can see the numbering year, the corresponding data, how the relation is going on year by year, we can observe it. Something like that. So that's reason we given the name of this one as the relationship report. Generally, it may be two variables or it may be a number of variables. It may be two variables or a number of variables. You can go and you can get the relation by taking the help of the scatter graph. In our case, we take in these many variables, but even two variables, if you want to analyze also very quickly, you can analyze using the scatter graph. Am I clear? At the moment, we'll use only x-axis and y-axis only. We are going to use it. For example, I am trying to take here one more time the scatter. Then I want to use only x and y-axis. So I want to know the relation between total units and total sales. So total units I am taking onto the x-axis and total sales I am taking onto the y-axis. I am trying to take it. Total sales. Come on. Y-axis we are taking. So we got here same number. Total units is something here, and total sales we got it. If I have multiple values are available in this combination, then we'll able to see different points. We're able to see it. Okay, I'll give the auto MPZ example. I'll give it whenever I'm explaining this Python integration. Then you come to understand the scatter graph, how really works in the reality. Okay, as of now, we understand here, we are trying to use the scatter graph to identify the relation. Getting my point? Any questions on this? If no, we'll move on to the fourth one, that is known as trend report. We want to know, show a chart to compare total sales and total units throughout the years. And then let show two more charts showing the total sales and total units variances throughout the years. So we are trying to create a new report. Then here we are taking from the date. Okay, then total sales, total units fields, we are trying to take it onto the year chart. Modify the chart type is equal to line and stacked column chart. Ensure that year is shown as the shade axis and total sales is shown on the column values, total units is shown on the line. This last point is important. If you're able to make that properly, then you're able to get a diagram. Shape is something like this, you're going to get it. Okay, so this kind of graph is called as, you can notice here, line and stacked column chart. First, let us try to introduce that one, line and stacked column chart, whatever we have it. Here you can notice this is what called as line and stacked column chart. I'm trying to click on that. Then you can observe here we have here fields. Expected is shade axis or column series, column values, line values, tooltips we have it. Okay. Now I want to go for here shade axis is equal to, you can see last. Ensure that here is on the shade axis. I want to take year column onto the shade axis. Let me take from the date year we are trying to drag and drop onto the shade axis. Now next we have here total sales we have to take onto the column values. Total sales is available here. This is where column values we have to take it. Let us go and try to take the total sales onto the column values. Now we got here 2000 year, what is the sales, and 2001 year, this is 1 year actually, then 2002 year, like that we got it. Then we want here line values, one line also we want to draw it, the line values we want to pass here, total units we want to pass into the line values. Now we got here line, if you keep your cursor on the line, you'll see what is the year and what is the total units we are seeing it. So how the total units and total sales trend is going on, we come to understand by seeing this graph. Okay, if you want extra metric, you want it apart from these two things, you can take advantage of the tooltips and you can drag one more metric also, you can drag it. Suppose sales variancy, I'm trying to drag and drop into tooltips. Oh, it is broken. Yeah, sales, same period expected. Okay, last year it is there, that's why it is not able to calculate it. Okay. So then what we can, last year it is available means year column is not there, right? So it's not working as expected. So YTD sales will try to take it. Okay. So this YTD sales we are trying to take into the tooltips, we are trying to take it. Now we can notice the moment we see here YTD sales, we are seeing it. Something like that, we can go on, we can drag something into the tooltips also, you can drag it so that it will appear only in the tooltips, it is going to appear. Any questions on the first graph, whatever we have it, first piece? The second one, yeah.
Actually, we are using tooltip option. In the tooltip, I'm seeing just two, I think two variables. Yeah, two line. Yeah, two, what is called? Mm, the year total sales and YTD sales, right? The three we are seeing. If you want to see only uh, two, like total sales and YTD sales, how it will?
Whatever we have here, right, basically,
Okay. Okay.
those all things it will be showing it. Okay, here I have the total sales.
Okay.
Okay, that's total sales, it is showing it. And YTD sales is we taken predominantly I want as a tooltip, so it is appearing as a tooltip.
In tooltip, how many fields we are using, it will show, right?
It extra. I mean to say, apart from the report, for example, this total sales is not there in the tooltip,
Okay.
but still showing because that is there in the bar. We used for this bar to raise it, we use
Oh,
total sales column values, right?
okay.
So this
In
is,
that
but tooltips is extra.
extra. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Understood.
If you want some more things also, you can go and you can add here how many things you want, that means you can add it basically.
In same, we used to in first and second exercise, only two, just on, I think the two fields are coming.
No, tooltips is something, it is extra to existing fields actually.
Okay.
Everywhere, in any graph.
Okay.
Okay. Now, second one we have here, create the second chart based on the waterfall model. This is called as kind of waterfall model. So drag the sales variance field from the sales table to the sales variance chart. Drag the year field from the date table to the sales variance chart and try to observe it. First, figure it out how to get your waterfall chart where it is available here. Where it is available here, just go and try to get that one that we are going to implement it. So if you see here, I have here waterfall chart. Just go and try to click on it. This is known as waterfall chart. So year to year it's falling, year to year it's falling, year to year it's falling, year to year it's falling like that. Even previously, the models, the project also we are going to execute in the waterfall model, we are going to execute it. But now everyone is executing the projects, the agile model, we are executing it. That means every day we have to show some progress. In earlier cases, we used to show, okay, the end of this month, something like that, we have it. We'll not have daily progress what we are doing it. But today, we are doing agile process. Daily, we are progressing something and we're showing to the business, hey, this is a Scrum. This is what the progress today like that. Okay, anyhow, waterfall model graph as the option, something like this category, then breakdown, y-axis, and tooltips we have it. So at this point of time, we are using only two things: sales variance we are using, and year column we are using. Let us go and try to drag and drop sales variance. We are trying to drag and drop into the y-axis. We are trying to drag and drop. What happened? The sales variance is making some trouble. Total sales minus last year sales. Correctly, it's available. Okay, some reason that was available as both directions, so that I changed as a single direction kind of thing. I'll talk about what is that single direction and both direction whenever I'm talking ease filter versus cross filter, the DAX formulas. Okay, time being, now we are able to take here sales variance. Okay, so we have increased, decreased, total we are seeing. Now we need to go for year column, we have to take it. So let me introduce here year column also, so that the graph will be looks good. So year column we are seeing as a category wise. Now this is a waterfall is happening and we are getting it. So 2000 to 2015 we have your data, okay, which is not sorted order, but if you want you can sort it. Something like this. So we also have one more thing. It is based on the total units variance. This is based on the sales variance. It is based on the total units. Only measure is changing, but rest of the things are same. Okay, so here we learned about two types of graphs we learned. One is known as line and stacked column chart. Second is known as waterfall graph. We are trying to learn about it. All you need to know is format is common tab. We have basic things are available. We already explored it. So you need to know how to use this category, how to use this breakdown, how to use y-axis, how to use this tooltips. Breakdown is nothing but if you want to introduce one more thing category wise, you want to break down it. You can go on, you can drag and drop category wise breakdown, it happens. Within the category, we can able to see the waterfall, but it may not be looking that great because only 4 or 3 values are available. Okay, that's what we are not using it. So to see the good look and feel, we are using all the categories we are using throughout the years. Got it? Okay. Now last one we have here that is known as rank report. So we want to develop a report. This is known as now stacked bar chart. We want to develop it. So for this we're using total sales and product we're using, and we are trying to sort here something like this. We are trying to sort a total sales by product. So sales based on the sales column we are trying to sort here, and also we provide here some slicer, some filter based on the year we are trying to provide it. This is same as this one, only metric is changing, total units metric we are providing. And one extra you have to learn here is we are trying to sort here the data. Not this. Sorting where you are doing. Okay, here we are saying as ensure the chart is sorted based on the total units, sorted based on the total sales. Okay, something like that we provided. Let us go and try to do this so that we're able to understand. I'm trying to take a separate. Now we want to go for stacked bar chart. We want to go for it. So the first one, whatever available, that is known as stacked bar chart. Okay, now we want to go for year, product, and total sales. So we are trying to take first product column. Product column and total sales column we taken. Okay, only product column we taken here. And by default, this is also sorted based on the sales is sorted. Here you go and try to observe here there is an option called as sort by. Total sales you want to sort it, or based on the product you want to sort it, it will be there. Generally it will go for sorting based on the measure it is going for it. It is number column. As total sales is a number, by default it is going for total sales and trying to sort the data. Tomorrow we have 2 or 3 measures are available, total sales, total units, something like that. Then surely we have to click on these 3 dots, whatever we have it, then go to the sort by option and we have to select it. If you want sort descending or sort ascending also, we can select here basically. Okay, right. Suppose we select here sort ascending, now you can see the graph is not looking great. Sort descending, we're going, now it is looking great. Same this graph, I'm doing the copy and paste, and one more instance we got it. Okay. Now this one we are trying to change here. In place of the total sales, we are putting total units we are putting. Total units are putting. And already this is sorted now, again based on the total units only it is sorted. We want to put here one slicer also, we want to put it. Let us go and try to adjust this one, and in this position drag the slicer. So we got here slicer. The slicer I am trying to take here based on the year column, we want to slice it. So expand the date, then select the year column. Now we go and try to select this as a list, we try to select it. Then we have here 2000 year we selected. and 2002 where we selected. According to that one, this data will be changing. So today your task is one by one. This first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, like that, one by one. You have to walk through it up to here. R and PY, I'll talk about it. Okay, up to here at least. You have to talk one by one. Click it and see what we have it. You are able to use that visualization or not. Most of the visualizations, I think I covered already. Okay, if we go and try to observe here, most of the this is I covered stacked bar chart. This is stacked column chart. This is clustered bar chart. Already we covered in one of the slide. Then column chart is also covered. 100% stacked bar chart we covered. Like that, if you go and try to see one by one, if you feel like anything you're not able to understand, please make note of that one, and that we are going to work on it. Okay, right. Let us move on to the next chapter then. Let me go for next chapter, hierarchies. Okay, so without you knowing already, we already started working with hierarchies. We already started working with the hierarchy. Did you notice that not? The moment I say date, here we got here some hierarchy, we got it. Who created this hierarchy? Actually, we didn't create it, right? How we got it? In Tableau, in Power BI, time is constant, right? Everywhere. The reason they implemented time intelligence, they implemented. If it sees a table as a timetable, system automatically creates the hierarchy. Under year, it is going to keep the quarter. Under quarter, it is going to keep the month. Under month, it is going to keep the days, something like that. Something like that. But remaining things like product, okay, which system don't know which is the biggest one, which is the smallest one, system don't know. Because of that one, we may have some kind of problems. First category, then below something, then below something like that. Okay, we have to organize this one. We have to organize it. How we can do that? How we can do that? For example, I have here DEPT, EMP tables are available. For example, I want to create the hierarchy, okay, based on the some job and employee name. Under job, who are the employees are available, I want to know it. If I take only job, if I take only salary here, if I click on the job, is it moving to the this job related employees, how many are available? Those all things I'm able to see it here. If I'm trying to click here, is it moving to the next level? Enlist job people, how many people are available? I want to know. If I click it, is it moving? No. Why
No.
it is not moving is because we do not have hierarchy between this job and the employee name. If we created the hierarchy between job and employee name, then only if I click on the job, it will go to the employee name. How to create the hierarchy? How to create the hierarchy? Right. Now we can right click and we can say as something new hierarchy option is available. And for sampling purpose, we are trying to say as this hierarchy, it's created here, job hierarchy, it's created. And I am giving the name of this one as, for example, rename, and we can say job. If I click it, it has to go to the e-name, it has to go something, only two things only. I'm going to take it. We can give any name, we can provide it. This is a name only. And I want here e-name, just drag and drop e-name onto this. Now we can notice job below e-name, we got it. You want to change the positions, you want to change it, you can go and you can change it. First you want e-name, then you want job. Or first you want job, then you want e-name. So you can go ahead and you can change accordingly, you can change it. Got it? Now I am moving this one up. If you're dragging and dropping, making some trouble to you, we can go and we can move this job up like this. Now, once you created this hierarchy, once you created this hierarchy, you created. Now take the job column, whatever available, take the job column, whatever available into the work area. Now we can notice we got here job column, we got it, and it's kind of hierarchy also we have here. Okay, let us go and try to take entire this job hierarchy. Something error is doing. An error. What is error? Okay. So this job and e-name both are displaying here, right? Suppose even you are trying to see only at the top level one, first you want to see it, then you can go and you can add here some measure, we can add here, let's say sale, salary, we're adding it. So these two things we kept as a hierarchy, we kept it. Okay, that kind of thing we will be telling it. Okay, under the job e-name is available, under the and job is a bigger one, e-name is a lower one, who will be telling it? That's where we need to understand the business. Tomorrow, product hierarchy how to create means we should know in the product hierarchy, category is the biggest one. Under category, we have the segment. Under segment, we have the product. We should know. If you know that relation, we can go ahead and we can create the hierarchy. We can create it. That's what the first point. What we are saying. Why we need to create the hierarchy is without hierarchy we cannot do the drill down, drill up, we cannot do it. That's what we have to create the hierarchy. Without creating a hierarchy, can you drill down from category to segment, segment to product? Answer is no. For example, I'm going here, then this category normally I'm dragging. Let me take new one. Okay. Okay. Suppose here it's a fresh copy. We didn't create any hierarchy. Now I want to create a hierarchy. So that's what our first exercise, what we are doing it. Develop a report, total sales by category after creating the hierarchy. So now whatever we have here products, just go and try to click here, right click on the category or whatever it is, say as new hierarchy. You got your category hierarchy, something like that name. We are renaming this as product hierarchy. Then we want to take here, we have the category. There we have a segment we are trying to drag here. Then once we click on the segment, then we want to go to the product we are trying to drag here. Okay, if you don't want this individual columns now, you can go and you can delete it or hide it, whatever you want, you can do it. Time being, let it be, we are least bothered about it. Now, what we are trying to take is from field select the total sales and category columns, select the stacked column chart. This is the stacked column chart we are trying to select it. So we have here, this is the stacked column chart. Then we are going for category column. Then we are going for total sales column. Let me expand the sales. Then we have here revenue, whatever it is. So now we got it. But however, I want to go and I want to understand here data drill options. If you see the data drill options, I have drill up, I have drill down, but which are not showing properly, right? Which are not enabled, I mean to say, which are not enabled. So you, while you're dragging it, actually, instead of dragging only the category, while you're dragging, instead of dragging only category, drag this entire product hierarchy. Even though you drag the entire product hierarchy, system will not display segment and product will not display. It will display only the toppest one, whatever available category only, it is going to put it. So if hierarchy is available, then only I can drag the hierarchy. If hierarchy is available, then only these options are visible to you.
Yes.
This show next level option or expand next level option or drill down option. These all options are visible only if I have the hierarchy. If hierarchy is not there, those are not visible. Now my goal is, okay, urban, okay, let us try to analyze this data also first. I am trying to take care category first, normal tabular data, I am trying to take it. How many categories we have here? 4. In each category, how many segments are available? I am trying to see it. So you can notice we have format, let me format it, values. Okay, so you can notice I have here mix, then we have here 2, rural also we have 2, then urban we have 4, youth we have 1, something like that. Okay, now whatever we have the mix in this one, we have here 2 things are available. So if you click on the mix here, whatever we have it should go to the 2 things it has to go. I have here mix. So if I click on it, it has to go to the 2 segments, whatever available it has to go. So we are going here. Then I'm selecting this. So here there is an option called as click to turn on drill down. If I select this, then we get here some kind of black. If I click on this mix now, it will go to the 2 things whatever available, all seasons and productivity something. Those 2 things only we have it, right? So we are understanding the data, and if you click on this one, where it will go, we know it. That means drill down is working or not. Yeah, Soumya, Subbu.
I thought drill down means up and down, no?
Yeah, up to down.
Up to down means while clicking the means it is not down, no? It is not working.
See, mix is the upper one.
Yes, yes.
That I click it, then I am getting these 2 things. These are the down ones, right?
Okay.
That's what I am saying as it is working.
It's working.
Yeah.
Now it's working.
Now let me move up. So if I move up, then we're getting here that corresponding categories we're getting it. And there are
Yes,
2
yes.
other things also available. Go to the next level and here expand all down 1 level in the hierarchy. There is a difference is available between these 2 things. For example, I am clicking on go to the next level in the hierarchy. I am clicking. Then what happens is, see here, all the things we got, all the segments we got. Okay, now let me move up, and if you go to the expand all down 1 level in the hierarchy. Now we see here within the category only it's saying as something. Understanding this is very important. Okay, let me explain one more time. What will be happens is, for example, let me take some Excel. I have here something category 1, and again it is category 1. This is category 2. This is category 2. Some reason this is product 1, this is product 2, for example. This is a given segment, right? So let us do like that. Segment 1. This is, let's say, segment 2. This is segment 1. This is, let's say, segment 2. This is segment 3. Like this we have it. And sales numbers are, this is some 10 rupees, some 20 rupees, some 30 rupees, some 40 rupees. If we go and try to say the first option, whatever we have it, the first option, whatever we have it, where is that? Yeah, the first option, yeah, the first option, whatever we have it. Go to the next level in the hierarchy, meaning, go to the next level in the hierarchy, meaning simply it is not giving category wise labeling, it is not giving. If you have the idea, it's okay. If you don't have the idea, you cannot say productivity belongs to which category. Can you able to tell it productivity belongs to which category? You already got chance to see the data. That is the reason you may be saying as productivity belongs to mix. But you don't have the idea, then you cannot tell that one, right? If this productivity is available in 2 categories, it is available, then the sales will be rolled up accordingly. I mean to say, in our case, if I go for simply to the next level, I will get here 3 bars. Or how many bars are, how many segments are available?
4,
Overall
3.
3 segments. So I'll get here, my data will be something segment 1 against 10 and segment 2 against what is that? How much? 20 plus 40, I am going to get it.
Yes.
60, I am going to get it. And segment 3, we are going to get here something 30, we are going to get it. So this is what will happen if you click on the first button. Go to the next level in the hierarchy. Go to the next level in the hierarchy. For example, if you go for other option, what do we have it? I have other option that is called as let me go upper side. Now this is the option. Expand all down 1 level in the hierarchy. If you say expand all down 1 level in the hierarchy, this kind of summing will not be happening here. It is going to show clearly, okay, this is category 1 / segment 1 10. Then it is going to show you category 1 / segment 2 20.
Okay.
Like that, it is going to show it. It won't lose the categorical information, it won't lose it. It will keep the categorical information. Because of that one, we'll get data, something like that, we're going to get it. It won't do the summing, this kind of things, it won't do it. Are you getting my point? What is the difference?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, here we have the drill up, here we have the drill down. We can go on, we can explore these 4 options: drill up, drill down, show next level, expand next level. Drill through is not covered here. We are going to cover in the next chapter, we are going to cover. So these are the 4 options what I covered here. Before creating drill down and drill up, we need to go for the hierarchy, how to create it. Exercise 1, develop a report, total sales by category. We are trying to develop it. Creating the product hierarchy, how to create it in field span, expand the products, and how to create it, I explained here. Then 4 functionalities we are concentrating: drill down, drill up, show next level, expand next level. How to do the drill down, we are doing here. Then next we have here how to do the drill up. Next we have here show the next level. Next expand to the next level. These are the 4 things what we covered. Okay. Try to learn this today, these 2 chapters. Tomorrow we'll go for the drill through option. Is it okay?
Nothing but it is a duplicate, no?
What is that?
Of meaning
Sorry, I didn't get it. Subbu, what is that?
of hierarchy. It means you mean to say like while creating the hierarchy. Suppose I have created the product hierarchy. Means it is a name of duplicate, no?
Name duplicate means? No.
Means
Just you
I
have
have
to
yes, I
right
have a
click.
product table. Yes. I'm choosing the product hierarchy.
Yeah, product table, any one column we have to select like this. Then we have the new
Yes,
hierarchy
okay.
option.
Okay, means it is in showing a product new hierarchy, no?
Correct. On any one column, 3 dots you select it, you will get the new hierarchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you then.
Okay.